Hello everyone, here I am with my new video for class 9th mathematics dealing with chapter number 6 lines and angles. Okay, so in this video we are going to understand and we are going to learn some basic terms and basic definitions about lines and angles. So first of all, let us understand what is line. Line is a breadthless length, or in other words you can say a collection of n number of points or infinite number of points together makes a straight line or line. Okay, along with the line we have also studied in previous classes that what are line segments and what are rays. As line is never ending, on the both sides line can be produced infinitely. Okay, line has no limits, no ends. On the other hand, line segment is a terminated line, or it has two end points, we can say. Like this is a line segment AB. This is the line segment AB. Why? Because it is terminated on the both ends, okay, of the line. Or if you produce it from both the sides, it will be called as line AB. But here, if we have ends of the line, then it will be called as line segment. And in other words, other thing along with line which we should know is ray. Okay, what are rays? Like if we have a line which is terminated at one end, or which has end point on one side of the line, and on the other side it is extending, it is never ending. Okay, it is infinite, we can produce it till infinitive, then it is called a ray. Okay, and this will be named as OB. B is not determined here. Okay, B is infinite. B can be anywhere in this extended line. Okay, so this is the line. Okay, this is the line segment and this is the ray. Okay, line has no end points, line segment has end points, or it is terminated, and ray has one end point, and on the other end it is never ending. Okay, it can be produced till infinitum. Okay, now types of line which we should know before getting into this chapter. Okay, intersecting lines. When two lines or more than two lines meet together at one point. Okay, when two lines or more than two lines meet together or cut each other at one point, then these lines are called as intersecting lines. Like line AB and line XY are meeting at point O, means intersecting at point O. So AB and XY are intersecting lines. Second one is parallel lines. Parallel lines, when two or more lines have equal distance throughout. Okay, the lines which are equidistant throughout their length are called as parallel lines. Okay, or in other words you can say that if the perpendicular distance between any two lines is equal, is same throughout their length, then the two lines are called as parallel lines. And other simple definition of parallel line is the two lines, if they never intersect after they are being produced, then the lines are parallel lines. When they will never intersect each other at any point. Okay, why they will never intersect? Because they have equal distance throughout their length. Third line is transversal line. Suppose we have two parallel lines. P and Q are parallel lines. P is parallel to Q. Okay, and there is one more line which is falling over these two lines. Okay, intersecting the two lines. Then this third line will be called as transversal to the line P and Q, to the parallel lines P and Q. Line R is transversal to the line to the two parallel lines P and Q. Okay, now perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines are the pair of lines which intersect each other at 90 degree. Okay, like AB and PQ are the two lines, they are intersecting each other at right angle. Okay, 90 degree. And point of intersection is O, means angle made by this intersection point will be AOQ equals to 90 degree, and it will be denoted as AB is perpendicular to PQ. Okay, now further after this introduction part, we will study about some properties of intersecting lines, parallel lines and transversal lines. Okay, like you have studied in previous classes, means geometry portion of previous classes, what are vertically opposite angles, what are corresponding angles, what are alternate interior angles, and many more things. Okay, we will be studying and we will be discussing about those things in next video. Okay, now these were the basic things about lines which we should know before starting this chapter. Okay, now angles. Angle is a figure formed by two rays sharing a common vertex. Like this is an angle. This is an angle having two rays, OA and OB, and the common vertex or common endpoint is O. Okay, this is the common endpoint which is vertex of the angle. Okay, now OA will be called as and OB will be called as the arms of the angle, and this point O is vertex of the angle. Okay, and this will be denoted as angle. This is the denotation. Okay, angle AOB. Okay, so this is the angle. Nothing more is there to explain about angles. Okay, now types of angles. There are basically 7 types of angles: zero angle, acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, complete angle and reflex angle. In this chapter, this basic angles you have studied in previous classes. About complete angle and reflex angle we have to study in the coming exercises, exercise 6.1 and 6.2. Let us start from the acute angle and zero angle again. Zero angle is what? An angle whose measure is 0 degrees is called zero angle. Okay, very clear. Acute angle, an angle whose measure is between 0 degrees and 90 degree. Okay, means it is always greater than 0 degree and always less than 90 degree. Okay, acute angle. Now right angle. Right angle is what? Right angle whose measure is 90 degree. Whose measure is 90 degree or whose measure is equal to 90 degree. So this is the right angle. Okay, obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is the angle whose measure is between 90 degree and 180 degree. Means greater than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. This is the obtuse angle. It can be 110, 120, 125, 155, anything, but between 90 and 180. Now straight angle. What is straight angle? An angle whose measure is 180 degree making a straight line is straight angle. Now complete angle. An angle whose measure is 60 degree. This is at a point, at any point, sum of all angle is 360 degree, no? Okay, so complete angle is what? An angle whose measure is 360 degree is called as complete angle. Now reflex angle. Reflex angle, an angle whose measure is between 180 degrees and 360 degree. Okay, means greater than 180 degree it will be and always less than 360 degree. So this is reflex angle. Now let us understand what are pairs of angles. Before understanding pair of angle, we should know what are adjacent angles. Okay, see, the two or more angles are called as adjacent if they share one common arm and have a common vertex. Like here, don't go for this complementary and supplementary. Just understand what are adjacent angles. See, angle, this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. Angle 1 has two arms. First arm is, suppose this point is O, this is O, and this is P, this is Q, and this is R. Okay, O, P, Q, R. Okay, angle 1 is QOR, and the two arms of angle 1 is OQ and OR. Okay, and this is angle 2. Angle 2 is QOP. QOP is the angle 2, and the two arms of the angle are OQ and OP. Now the common things in these two angles is what? R, OQ and vertex O. Okay, angle 1 and angle 2 has a common vertex O, and these two angles have one common arm also, which is OQ. And the non-common arms are OP and OR. Non-common arms are on the different sides of the common arm, which is OQ. So adjacent angle is the pair of angles which have common vertex, one common arm, and the non-common arms are or should be or must be on the different sides, the two different sides of the common arm. Okay. So angle 1 and angle 2 is here is adjacent angle. Here angle X and angle Y is also adjacent angle. Why? Because they have same vertex. Angle X has vertex O and angle Y also has vertex O, and the common arm between X and Y is OR. OR is the common ray, or you can say common arm. Okay, so angle X and angle Y is also adjacent angle. Angle 1 and angle 2 is also an adjacent angle. Okay, now let's come to the pair of angles, complementary angle and supplementary angle. It is very understood what are adjacent angles. Now see what are complementary angles and what are supplementary angles. When the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then the two angles are called as complementary angles. Okay, here we can see clearly that this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. And if the sum of angle 1 and angle 2 is 90 degree, then angle 1 and angle 2 will be called as complementary angles, or it will be called as angle 1 is complement of angle 2 and angle 2 is complement of angle 1. Okay, if you are given that angle 1 is 40 degree, then easily you can find angle 2 if you are told that angle 1 and angle 2 are complementary angles. Okay, this is 40 degree and their sum is 90 degree, so angle 2 will be 50 degree. Okay, now supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are the angles whose sum is 180 degree. Okay, whose sum is the two angles whose sum is 180 degree. See, this is angle X and this is angle Y. If their sum is 180 degree, then the two angles are called as supplementary angles. And in other words, it will be called as angle X is supplement of angle Y and angle Y is supplement of angle X if their sum is 180 degree. If you are given that angle X is 130 degrees, if this is 130 degrees, so you can find the measure of angle Y easily. Okay, if you are told that, if you are given that angle X and angle Y are supplementary angles and the measure of angle X is 130 degree, so 130 plus angle Y is equals to 180, so angle Y will be, measure of angle Y will be 50 degrees. So these are the supplementary and complementary angles, pair of angles.